Welcome to Larry's Pen Case Talk number 34. We'd like to welcome you here today, and we also would like to say a thank you to Anna and Alyssa for their PayPal contributions. That helps provide us with needed supplies to keep you informed about what's new in the fountain pen world.
And thank you to the both of you very much. I have to hold my iPad at a different angle so you can get different views. Sorry about that, but that's the best I can do for right now. So anyway, time for a hit of vanilla latte. So there's want to give a answer to to Joe. Hey, thank you, Joe. He helped me with pronouncing one of the inks name that I have difficulty with. It's J. Herban. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I got that taken care of. And, all right, hey there, from Colorado. Hey, Larry, how's it going, guy? All right. If you see anybody, let me know, Mr. Announcer. All right, got a question here. If I find my book.
Hello to Tony.
Hi, Tone. Peace, bud. All right, from Sharon, looking for a medium to a darkish blue ink with a noticeable red sheen. Well, I pulled a few up, and I'm going to have to hold them like this, if you can see it. Here is the Private Reserve Electric DC Blue. It has some red sheen. And then here is the Manuscript Blue. It has more of a red sheen. And here is the Private Reserve Maple Blue. It has quite a bit of red sheen, as you can see, holding at different angles. And then here is some diamine. Is that Sargasso C?
Sargasso.
Sargasso C, right there. And here, Play C VR. How's it going? Help me out there, Mr. Announcer, when you see him.
And hello to M. Duran and Sharon Thibodeau.
Hey, guys. How y'all doing? Appreciate it. And here is some Monteverde Horizon Blue. And you can see some of the sheen going on right in there. And then the Nitrogen Royal Blue is going to have your heavier red sheen right there. So it would be this one, the Hydrogen Royal Blue, Nitrogen Royal Blue, excuse me. The Private Reserve Naples has some good sheen in it. And then the Manuscript Blue has some good red sheen in it. You can pick this up over at Hobby Lobby. Those would be probably your toughest bet. But those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6 ones that I have that have pretty good red sheen to them. So, here's one. Hello, Tony. How's it going, guy? What did Tony have to say? I'm sorry, Mr. Announcer has to announce it because they fade on my screen too fast.
Tony says he enjoyed the Organic Studio Walden Pond Blue that you used.
Yes, yes.
And hello to Billy Ray.
So, also, let me pull out my book here just to go over one more for you, Sharon. And this is what it would look like on paper. Here is the Nitrogen right there, Royal Blue. I don't know if you can see it that well with this or not, but it's on there pretty good. That's for sure. The Public Reserve Naples on here looks really good too. I don't know if you can see that right there where that finger is. See that red sheen in there? Coming out really nice. So that's another nice one there too. So you got a few choices going on there for you.
Hello to JJ.
Hey JJ, what's up? Finally, yes, come together right now. All right, folks. Well, don't forget the giveaway is going to be coming up here Tuesday, Halloween. Trick or treat, smell my feed. Give me a nice sweet pin to eat. Yep, and that's going to be happening on the 31st. I've yet undecided how I want to play it, but it's going to be cool, whichever way I go. And then don't forget November 3rd, Fountain Pen Day. That's a big event for all of us pen enthusiasts. What else is going on here? This year for Christmas, I'll be doing my first giveaway. And that will happen, I'm not sure, either on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. And then I'll do one on New Year's Day. So we got that going on. I have been ordering the gin house because I've got a lot of requests for them.
Yeah, Oliver, thanks for reminding me about Fountain Pen Day.
You're welcome, Oliver. How's it going out there? The gin houses that are coming in, they're $5.99s, $5.88s. The metal ones they're all black. The metal ones are the fine nibs. The plastic ones are the medium nibs. And then I've got some broad nibs coming in on the gin house. I have just started to notice that the gin house are now coming out with more broad nibs more frequently. When I first got into gin house back in 2015, I didn't see any. And later down the road, they started appearing more. So now they're flowing. I do have some gin house that could be 5.88s or they could be 5.99s. I think they're the metal ones. And they're going to come in different colors. Okay, one of them's going to be a fine and one of them's going to be a medium nib. I remember that much. I ordered probably about 15 of the pens, and I have some demonstrator gin house coming in. So slowly but surely they're coming in. I think I've got 3, 4, 5 of them. So hopefully they'll really get in here next week.
Hello to Cody, and thank you for watching.
Hey, Cody. Thank you. So, on the ink color going on, Mary made a suggestion. Hey, JJ.
I've noticed that the new Jinhao and Wing Sung nib sizes are closer to Lamy or Pelican in width instead of the Asian sizes like before.
Yeah, true. And, you know, what I done also was I got one of my fake Lamys that I have. I've never inked it up, but what I did for the heck of it, I did take off the nib and I put on a real Lamy nib on it, but the original Lamy nib will not fit the fake Lamy. So that's something new I found out. Mary, on your question, your suggestion rather, believe it or not, we must be on the same wavelength because I've already been working on that. Yep, I'm working on it. So, wow, that kind of blew me away when you made that comment. I said, wow, we must be in the same wavelength here. That's cool. So, what's the plans for Halloween? Anybody's going to be out there trick-or-treating? Any parties going down? Any surprise pins coming up? Any inks? What? I just did a video earlier on some of the things that I got from Brian. What's his last name?
Friedlander.
Freelander, yeah. On the pin thing, I got some field notes. These are real good. Have you ever used them? They're really cool. I like them. And then I got, right over here, Rhodia dot pad. I was totally out, so I had to get some of that. So that's what's going on. And right now, also, I've been working in the pen room. As you see, I have about 7 pens I'm working on to make them wetter. So I've been working on that. Been doing some reorganization here in the room, getting pens together. I still have my ups and downs with the loss of the pens that were stolen. I have my ups and downs with it every day, but eventually it'll smooth out. Life goes on. So, and I always will wondered, whoever took them, do they even know what they are or what they have in the bag? And what are they going to do with them? Those are just kind of thoughts going through my mind right now. So, I am working on a whole new presentation for next year, so that's going to be cool. Also, let me bring this up again. I'm looking, if anybody's an artist out there and like to send me some of their ideas for the pen bug guy. It's a bug holding a fountain pen. And that's, will be on my labels, on my address labels. And so, if you have time, you're an artist or not an artist, and you'd like to draw one up, send it to me. There's JJ back again, Mr. Announcer.
Looks like JJ might be able to do us a drawing.
Cool, JJ. Knock it out, my brother. Love to check it out. Love to check it out. Oh, some questions I was asked. What kind of music do I like? Well, let's see. I was born in 1949, so I'm only, 18 now? Secret. So, I grew up in the 50s, which I really did dig. The 50s were magnificent, let me tell you. It was just dynamite. It was just a totally different world than today. But rock and roll is my music. Then, of course, the 60s came in. And, there it is. Rock and roll all the way. So, I hope that answered somebody's question that has asked me that.
To JJ, any kind of bug would be fine. Maybe a beetle or something like that.
Yeah. Also, here we go.
Padrino says a bee would be perfect because it stings.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. Got a bunch of good ideas coming up. Wow. I'm digging it, y'all. Come on. Keep it flowing. Keep it flowing. Let me have a drink here. So, but, yeah. Oh, here we got another one going on here.
Yes, JJ, that is one of our favorite movies to watch. Them.
Them, yes. Isn't that colossal movie? Love them. Them rocks. Yep. And besides Them, the movie, there was a band back in the 60s called Them as well. Yep. Those are some good ideas. Also, on the giveaway, people that are entering for the giveaway, I'm looking at your comments, which you like. And so that's giving me ideas how I'm going to do this. Also, I have someone sent me a question, is it too late to get into the drawing? No, it's not. The drawing is going to be done on Halloween Eve, and then I will announce it on Halloween Day that night. Probably, I don't know, between 5 and 7 p.m. I'll announce it real quick, the winner, and then God willing, I'm going to try to get the winner's prize out Thursday, but no later than Friday, but I'm going to try for Thursday. So, yeah, if you haven't entered. What else was that? Hobbies. Oh, here's one.
Are you going to wear a costume?
This is it, brother. Can you dig it? I might change some glasses. How's that? Or I might go as a Diet Coke kind of guy. I guess I could dress up like Dracula or the Wolfman.
Hello to Michelle Irene.
Hey, what's happening? Looking good. I've had some other... Okay, here's one.
She bought your red 3776.
Ah, yes. A lovely pen. Yes. And while we're on, I hope this iPad don't fall down, I must share with you some of my other lovelies. Conklin, I just have to, when you talk about pens, then you talk about love. You talk about my heart. Let me show you this lovely, beautiful Browning Conklin that just come out. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous pen. I mean, I'm going to put some, I think some diamond chocolate in it later. And here's another lovely, beautiful pen. Another oversized Conklin. Isn't that beautiful? That is a really nice one. That is the Yellowstone. Yeah, these are some of my new ones that have recently come in that I really do enjoy. And here is the ice blue that I've had. That's another nice pen.
Hello to Pavan while you're doing that.
Hello, Pavan, what's happening? And here's another cool one. The Monteverde. Love it. The magnetic closure. I love this pen. Writes like a dream. But I don't really get to use them because I rotate them. That's the Regatta Sport. Red and black. Yeah. You know, and I'm trying to get to use these pens, but what the heck. And here is the Mountains of the World fountain pen, the Mount Fuji. And this pen, let me get it out to show you. This pen is really a gorgeous pen. Wow. Beautiful pen. So,
JJ wonders if you have used either KWZ or Ackerman inks.
I have used the KW before. See, before the Ackerman, I don't believe so, not yet. Here's a lot of the inks that I have used offhand. On the KWZ, I think I've used one or two of them, but I've used Monteverde, Pilot. What did she say?
She's surprised that you haven't had Ackerman Shocking Blue.
No, I haven't had that yet. And here's the reason why. I only have so much money in the kitty, so it, I'm either going to have to buy this, that, or all like that, or just like that, or like a this, or like a that. So, and then, I ran out of paper, believe it or not, so I had to get paper. So, yeah, a lot of viewers have sent me a lot of samples, but I have yet to get one of the Waterman Blues. It sounds great. But I've got, Diamond, Monteverde, Pilot, Van Scotti, the Ackerman, Private Reserve, and I ordered a whole bunch of ebony lines of ink with the Private Reserve. Those. What do you think?
JJ says, I know you got the last package of Tomo River paper from Anderson Pens ahead of him.
Ah! Good gravy. I had to have it. He has 4 or 5 of them.
Pedrino says he'll send you some of
Hey,
the Ackerman.
God bless you, brother. I'm ready to ink up. Let's fire it up, brothers. Yep. And then I'm going to go up here for a minute. So, excuse me while I do some jabbing. Like I said, Total Diamond, Waterman, the Red, and Private Reserve, Edelstein, the Pelican. I got the Monteverde, some inks up there. A lot of noodlers up here. Calligraphy. Have y'all ever tried that Magical Forest? That's some good stuff. And one of my favorite inks of green that I've really spared on is the Parker Emerald. Really some great stuff. I've got some Sailor going on, some Lamy going on, Aurora Blue, which I'm just about out. Of course, the Organic Studio and the Walden Pond, and just several other different, too many dimension samples going on down here. So yeah, and what I like to do is buy the samples, so that way I'm gonna know what I want before I buy a bottle. So can't wait to try that Ackerman Blue. I'm already tasting it. Yum. But yeah, I love ink. When I first got into the fountain pens, it was Noodlers. They stayed blue. I fell in love with it, and I continue to use it to this day. The only pens I don't use the ink in, because they're hard to clean pens anyway, are the pistons and the bags. But I've used it in some of my piston pens and bags, but it just takes a long time to get the ink out. I love what?
She loves BSB. She just got tired of cleaning it off my hands.
Oh! So, the Twisby, I really like the pens. The Echo has a great broad nib that I use. And then I have the 580. And then I have the 1.5 that Bill sent me. Then I have a 1.1 that Troy sent me. Got really one day I want to get the new Twisby R. Like to get it in blue, or maybe with a black cap, but with a medium nib. And then I would like to get the Twisby, the 700 in blue that they don't make anymore. What is
two of our viewers are talking about a pen's ink spill.
Oh, let me tell you about ink spills. Are you ready? This happened. Was it today?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. A tragedy. I mean it. When I ordered some inks from Anderson Pens, I had one of the little vials out, and I was getting some ink out of it to fill a pen. And, you know, they come like in 3 mils, right? The whole thing spills over, boom, all over my table here, on my jeans, my brown jeans, ruins my pants, got some on my shirt. It was bad. Okay, so I cleaned it up. Of course, I was like, wasn't in a great mood. Then, on top of that, I think my third fill on a different ink, I did it again. Okay, twice within 10 minutes. So I said, you know what? I'm done for right now. I had to stop. Nope, ain't doing it no more. So I had ink everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Bad thing. So, hey, how many of you out there are into pen pals? Oh, okay, JJ, we're long lost twins. Cool. How many out there that are on right now are in the pen pal? I am. I love it. You know, what a better way to get to use your pens, inks, and paper. Right? Love it. And you meet new people and make new friends. So that's cool too.
Joe Black says he's interested in pen pals but doesn't have anybody to write to.
Well, you send me your address to my email and I'll send you mine back, Joe.
And he will write you.
Okay. All right, Blood, we are now Pen Pals. It's live. Pen Pals, Joe and I have joined the Pen Pal Brotherhood. Cool. Hey, don't forget, guys, that I've got Larry's Fountain Pens on Facebook now, so if you haven't subscribed yet, do it. I'd love to have you on there, and that way you can share your pictures of your pens, you can tell your stories, share your writing example, your inks, how you got started in fountain pens. Do you have a favorite ink, a favorite fountain pen, paper, even your messenger bags? What do you like to carry all your stuff in? Just have discussions. Let's get everybody to get to know each other to become one big fountain pen family. That's my whole thing. And to share the love. Also, what I plan on doing, everybody's address that I have, maybe once a month, once every other month, I'm going to have Mr. Announcer pick a name, and I'm just going to send him a pen. It might be a Jinhao pen, or it may be a Fountain Pen Revolution pen, or a Preppy, or it may be 2 of the 3. Never know. But they're all great pens. Oh, let me tell you a short story real quick. Yeah, I talk a lot. That's cool. I'm really not into fine nibs. Why? There's nothing wrong with them, but they're just too dry. With the exception of the Lamy. I have a Lamy Dialogue 3 with a 14K gold nib. It's a fine nib, and it's extremely nice writer. Lamy rocks, you know. And I also have the Lamy 2000 that has a 14K with a medium nib, another cool, fabulous fountain pen. Love them. Plus, I have some of the All-Stars and Safaris. Great fountain pens. If you haven't tried a Lamy, then you haven't lived yet. Try one. You'll love it. You'll be glad you did. So, but anyway, back to the fine nibs. On the Jinhao fine nib, the middle ones, black one that I have, it's a fine nib, and for some reason, I started liking it. I am making it a bit wetter, but it really is a fine fountain pen. One can say what they want about Jen Howes, but I've always said from day one, you can check out my videos when I first started back in 2015. Got anything going on, announcer? They're going too fast. They're fading out.
Let's see. Michelle would like the group, the Facebook group, to be set to private, so that it was just shared among the members. Sharon wants a pen pal, but is afraid to give her address to a stranger, which is understandable.
Okay, on the fountain pen thing, yeah, I'll have Mr. Announcer help me because I'm trying to find where to switch that to private. So, Mr. Announcer, can you take care of that today?
Yes, we can do that.
Good, because I agree. I just want to keep it in our group because everything I put in there always gets out of there and goes everywhere. So, yeah, we'll take care of that today. But anyway, from day one, because, that's how I started was with the Jen Howe fountain pens. They write right out of the box. They're very affordable. And about 90% of the time, free shipping.
No.
They come with a converter. And, some of our pens that we buy, like the Lamy, what is the All-Star? They don't, you have to get a converter for them. So, but the Jen Howes, they are a decent pen. I recommend that to anybody that's just coming into the fountain pen world. You can't go wrong with a Jen Howe. There's not a lot of money invested into it, so you're in the right direction. Also, another great fountain pen is the Pilot Metropolitan. That's a good one. I like those as well. And when I was beginning in the fountain pens, that was some of them on the Jen Howe 992s. They rock. I got them, brother. Yes, sir. I have, let me see here. 992s. 1, 2. Ta-da. Ta-da. And let me tell you, they're still brand new. I got one more that I use, but those are still brand new. They're great fountain pens. Yep. Okay. Okay,
let's see. The new Chinese pens that say that they are aluminum, they're actually aluminum powder-coated plastic.
Okay. Huh. Do they sound and feel like metal?
And then Michelle likes the 992. She has a Sailor Pro color.
Okay. Anybody out there in the fountain pen world have a Sailor King of Pens? Great, 992. That's great. Yeah. JJ's back. Yes, until it scratches and loses the coating. Okay. Have the King of Pens fountain pen. I'm just wondering how many people have one. No, I really want the Ebonite King of Fountain Pens. Okay. Jen Howe number 6 nib, the best. Yep. Yep. And what's good about the Jen Howes, if the 159s, 450s, the 750s, they come with number 6 nibs, and you can put the Anderson nibs, Knox nibs, Goulet nibs, and Edison nibs. And I even have a number 6 nib on the Fountain Pen Revolution, the Flex nib that I put in one of them. So you can really enhance your fountain pen with a nicer nib. I do have a 911 large. How do you like that 911 large? How is it right with the fine nib? I have a 1911 with a medium 21K gold nib. I guess yours would be a gold nib as well, 21, right? Does it write wet or is it dry? A lot of Japanese pens tend to write more on the wetter side. Okay, Joe, I'm getting the Homo sapien. Yes, yes, rock and roll, baby. Yes, I got one. Yes, yes. Vintage ebonite dip. Okay, Chinese pencil. Yep, 21K. It does write wet. Cool. What you got over there, Mr. Announcer?
JJ says he's more into vintage ebonite and dip pens.
Okay, I had a few dip pens, but not anymore. I only have one dip pen right now that I use from time to time. What happened was I had 5 dip pens, and I was cleaning out my drawers and my pen room and straightening up my table and throwing stuff away. Well, about a week or 2 weeks later, I went to grab my dip pen, and guess what? There wasn't any dip pens, like all gone. Okay, yes, I was sick. So, the Pro Gear, slim, mostly medium. Okay, I do have a Pro Gear. I don't think it's slim, or could it be? I'd have to look at it. I don't remember. Do you have a... Oh, no, I don't have one of those. Can't afford one. Oh, the Vance Gandhi Starry Night. Yeah, I had to sell mine to get other pens, and those pens were stolen. You always buy medication. What is it?
He blames his medication when it happens.
Hey, I blame my I'm senile, so what the heck? You know, you have to forgive me, overlook me. I'm a poor, old, broken down pen enthusiast, and I gotta have pens. But here's one thing that's true, I think, and a lot of the viewers have commented as well. You know, I have this really bad health condition with spinal stenosis that's severe. And then what has developed this year, I think, more is the pain is so incredibly bad that depression from the pain sets in. So I try to get myself to a pen when I'm able and just start writing whatever. And that kind of helps me deal with what's going on. But it kind of makes you feel better, at least me. And some of the viewers have commented the same thing. Can y'all dig what I'm saying? You know where I'm coming from? You know, it's that fountain pen that you love so much, and the ink and the paper, and you put them all together, and boom, yes. Yep.
Joe says he has an Omos Paragon that he will loan you for a review.
Oh, Joe, send it on, and I promise I will never send it back. No, I'm kidding, not kidding. I've never even touched one of those. Yes, be glad to. Who was saying about the spinal stenosis?
JJ has it in his neck.
Oh, okay, here's the thing. Mine's in the middle of the spine, the fluid, and the surgeon said he can go in there and drain that fluid out. But there's no guarantee that I'm going to get better. My nerves are all damaged, so there's not any getting better. And there's a chance that I could get worse after the operation. So what they're watching for is that fluid not to go up the spinal canal up to the brain. So that's where I'm at now. And it is no fun. The pain is unbelievable, totally.
Larry says that writing helps him with the depression. And
Yes.
Michelle is type 1 diabetic. Both of us are type 2 diabetics as well.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
JJ had the surgery. Yeah, it improved briefly, but not worth the recovery.
Yeah, I had a, what do you call it?
You had the laser surgery.
Yeah, the invasive.
In
Invasive.
look, minimal invasive.
Minimal invasive, and it helped for 3 days, and then that was it. So, and I already been through 3 neurosurgeons. Oh, diabetic too. Wow, diabetics not a good thing around here. I'm on an insulin pump. Okay, so you've got that pump going on with you? Yeah. In my doctor's office, Lacey, she's a
Physician's assistant.
Yep, really, really good. Super lady. She has one too. Yep. So I hope that makes you feel better. I'm supposed to see the group of people using the.
It's therapy. Writing is therapy for us.
Yes. Yes. You know, when you actually have hands-on with that pen and paper and ink, it's personal. You're not just grabbing that keyboard on your computer and typing letters. The pump does help manage better. Cool. Good to hear that. Yeah, but it's really personal. And it's just a feeling that it's hard to describe. Only a fountain pen person that's really into fountain pens knows the feeling. You know, there are fountain pen users and there are fountain pen users, meaning I use a fountain pen every once in a while, but then I use a ballpoint pen. But then you have the serious ones that, like us, well, I just use fountain pens. Now, I do have to admit, every once in a while, I'll have to grab, no, it's not a ballpoint pen, it's a gel pen. But this is a Papermate gel pen that writes closely to a fountain pen, meaning that it does lay down the ink. Really does. It's really cool. A ballpoint, what is that? I have no earthly idea. But that's the only thing I use is the gel, because it lays out so much ink. Oh, maybe Larry, what?
Maybe the pen bug cartoon could be a bug killing a ballpoint pen.
Ooh, how evil is that? Oh, and oh, I want to show you my rocket ship while we're at it. You've heard of it before. They're called the squid. Well, that's true, but the other day I had this vision of the pilot, and here we go. I call it the rocket ship. See it? And that's what it reminds me of, a rocket ship as well. Thought I'd just throw that out just cause. So anyway, on the nib size, what do you think is more popular? A medium or a fine or a broad?
Robogato asks, did you ever get the new purple and yellow Preppies?
No, I got the blue, yellow, green, and black because when I ordered the other two, they didn't have them. They were out. My luck, right? Joe likes the fine and broad. Okay. Yeah, I've got quite a few broads and a few fines. Okay.
Another vote for broad from
Yeah.
Robogato.
Okay. Oh, my handwriting is pathetically blech. So you know, with the bigger nib, the better my handwriting looks. Extra fine, man. Wow, that's cool. Cool. But I'm trying to learn with a fine nib, Hey there, guy. How's it going?
Romario says hi.
Yeah, with the calligraphy. Yeah, how do you say it?
Calligraphy.
Calligraphy tips. Yeah, that does help my writing a whole lot.
He actually has very good handwriting. Don't listen to him.
Oh, I don't. Here's my problem. I do everything fast. You know, if I need to pick up 2 or 3 things, I pick up 2 or 3 things and other things. So when I start writing, it'll be fine. Then all of a sudden, it'll just ring, ring, and then it looks like, what did I say? So if you're a pen pal of mine, I warned you. But then again, I've read some letters that I had to have translated because I couldn't read it. But that's cool. We're still writing to each other. That's the whole point of this. That at least we're having fun doing what we do, right? Okay, anybody have a favorite ink? Like one of my favorites that I started out one was the Diamond Magical Forest and the Golden Sand. The Golden Sand was dynamite, really. And the bigger nib I used, they both looked extremely nice on paper. I like the way they look. They look really good on paper. Anybody been to any pen shows lately?
Okay, here's a pen color from Heike, Just Park Blue Black.
Huh, never heard of that one.
And Joe likes Robert Oster Blue Water Ice.
Oh, never used that. I used the Robert Oster Fire and Ice. I've used that. Parker.
Oh, Parker
Okay.
paper. And then JJ likes Vintage Script Blue Black.
Okay. And somebody went to the Colorado show.
Michelle went to the Colorado Pen Show.
Huh. You got to send me that one. On my screen, they go up pretty fast, so Mr. Announcer has to read them.
Robogato says the quick brown cubby jumps over the fox.
Huh. You need to send me that, and I'll try that when I do a writing sample. Then people get on my case. What's that?
Greasy Pete's likes Diamond Majestic Blue. Joe says check out the Blue Water Ice. It has a red sheen to it. M. Duran says likes the Noodler's Apache Sunset.
That rocks. Apache rocks.
And JJ wants to make it to a pen show where you and Squirrel are at.
That would be dynamite, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Squirrel, if you're listening to this sometime soon, peace, brother. Hope everything's going well in Dakota. Hope it's not too cold out there. Hey, poor guy, he has sent me pictures where when it snows out there, it snows. I mean, abundance of snow.
Gio Aguas asks, have you used a Wingsung 3008? A piston fill.
You know, I have to check, but I'll check that out. I know I have a piston fill I've used. I have to check. I'm not sure. I have a Wingsung 325 somebody sent me. I think it's a 325. Right here. Let me pull this number out. 235. Yeah. And this writes really nice. The Wingsung writes really nice. And I could have ordered, I think when I'm making all that order for the gin house, I could have ordered a couple of Wingsungs.
Sharon likes Noodler's 54th Mass.
Massachusetts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I think I may have a sample up there, I think. What do y'all think about the Noodler's, what is it, the Liberty Elysium? Is that it?
There's an Elysium, yes.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Okay, 225. Yeah. Would you like the Wing Song 237?
If you like the 235, you would like the 237. Same pen, but the barrel is in celluloid.
Huh, cool. That's cool. Yeah, the Wing Song that I was sent by one of the viewers, it rocks. Man, that thing just dynamite.
Billy Ray, hello, says he likes Zoster Cake of Fire. And Robogato wants to know what your favorite orange ink is.
Ooh, that's going to be heavy, heavy. There's a Diamond Yellow. I'm not yellow, I'm sorry. Lucky Orange, my Monteverde's one. Diamond has a nice looking orange as well. There's a Inferno Orange. And there's another Diamond Internal Orange. Yeah, right here. But yeah, I've been getting into to oranges lately. I'm getting into greens. I've been getting into other colors lately. When I first started, it was just definitely blue, nothing else. Blue, that was it.
JJ recommends also the Seitz Kruchnock inks, and Billy Ray made a correction. His ink is the Oster Lake of Fire.
Oster Lake of Fire, okay. Huh, no, never tried that yet.
Michelle, she's not into orange, but she likes Sailor Apricot and Lamy Copper Orange.
Okay, yeah, I don't have any of the Lamy Copper Orange. Do they still sell it?
Joe says yes for Sailor Apricot. Michelle has SK Dark Orchid.
Huh. Okay. I really need to start getting other colors, and I am gradually. Here's a color that my buddy Troy LaPrate sent me. LaPrate. Here's another reviewer on here. Thornton's Luxury Good Blue. Pretty decent blue. And I just want to show you that golden sand. Woo, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That screams love. Wow. Another one I like is that Thornton Luxury Blue. I know it looks dark on here, but it really is nice. It looks great on paper. The Mandarin Orange by Monteverde is a nice one. Here I am talking about inks now, y'all. See what y'all got me into? Oh, here's the Waterman Blue. Now let me tell you, the Waterman Blue looks good on here. But when I put it on paper, it just was boring. I got a sample that was, well, somebody sent me a sample of the Waterman, what is it, Sea Ocean Blue. Now that is some beautiful blue ink. Beautiful. Of course, here's the Monteverde Olivine. That is some great ink. And Neil, one of my viewers, just really a nice guy, he sent me a sample of this ink and got me hooked on it. Great ink.
JJ likes Tanager Orange from Noodlers.
Okay.
And Joe asks if you've heard of Pen BBS inks.
Never heard of that.
He has a sample of it coming from Van Ness.
No, I sure never, not yet, at all. Huh, interesting. Have y'all ever heard of the Diamond? I'm sure you have Brandy Dazzle. That's some pretty cool stuff. And it does dazzle for you. Dazzle, dazzle.
Michelle likes the, maybe doesn't like the Diamond Blue Pearl. It clogged up her eco too much.
Oh, you know what I do when I use these kind of shimmering inks, have all the dazzle glitter and cool stuff in it. When I wash it out, I have a soft brush that I clean the feed with, and so mine's been pretty okay with that. Might be at the top of a Toffee apple. Okay. Here's one right here. I'd like to pronounce that, Mr. Announcer. I can't see it backwards. I should have.
Carandiash Chromatic Magnetic Blue.
I guess I could turn it around, couldn't I? Too late. Anyway, this right here is a neat looking blue. It kind of reminds me of a blue-black. And there's another one by this same brand that I think it could be this brand, or it could be, well, it's one that looks like it's a gray that looks like a number 2 pencil. Oh, here's when I had the accident, spill all that ink, ebony green on Private Reserve. There it is. Yep, but it was worse on the table than it was on the card. It was pretty bad. Trust, it was bad, 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 bad. Private Reserve has a interesting ebony blue. So, I'm trying some browns out as well. The Diamond Chocolate and Ebony Brown is a darker brown. Is that sepia? S-E-P-I-A?
Sepia.
Sepia, sepia. Now this sepia on the Private Reserve is a bit different than the Vanscotti one. Of course, Diamond Pumpkin, nice orange. Almost that time of year, isn't it? Lucky orange. This is red. Here's a nice yellow that I really dig. Blackstone. Have you heard of that? Golden water. Really nice yellow. Of course, the Diamond yellow, sun yellow. Yeah. Oh, okay. Something new. Here's that Diamond chocolate brown. I did it with a Lamy defined nib on top, and then I used a Q-tip on the bottom to give both different examples how it would look with a pen, fountain pen, and just with a Q-tip on it.
Okay, do you know, is Private Reserve Ebony Blue similar to Noodler's Navy?
Say it again?
Private Reserve Ebony Blue, is it similar to Noodler's Navy?
No, I don't know. I'd have to look up.
Noodler's Navy.
I'd have to look and see if I have the Noodler's Navy. If I do, it would be up there somewhere. But I will check that out today and see if I do. But I do have the other, yes. I'll have to check that out. You know, Nathan from Noodler's, well, he puts out a whole bunch of nice inks. How about the Robert Oyster School Blue? Anybody can dig on that? I call it old school. Noodler's Ottoman is a nice one. I'm just a blue freak. One that didn't impress me on the blue side, I was really disappointed, was a Mont Blanc Royal Blue. Looks more of a purplish blue to me. And then the J. Horban, how do you pronounce it? Urban. Well, one of the viewers, yeah, he sent me how to pronounce it, but I already put it up. But anyway, here it is. Oh, man. I'll get it one day. Herban. There. Ah, there it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I do like the Pelican Edelstein at Marina right there. It's pretty cool. I mean, you know, we can go on endlessly with inks. Noodler's Revolution Blue is a nice one. I mean, I'm into turquoise, diamond turquoise. I mean, Lamy has a nice turquoise. It's just endless. It's a sea of inks. Well, okay, folks. I'm going to have to say adios. It's time for me to get. I've got to work on...
Larry, can you say hi to my son, Baby Manny? He's a future fountain pen enthusiast. Say hi to Baby Manny.
Hi, Baby Manny. How are you? So what's going on? I'll tell you what, I'm going to stay on a little bit longer. How are you doing? So tell me, what do you think about fountain pens? I see you. Okay, what's he saying?
Nothing new yet.
Nothing new yet. Don't be bashful. Don't be shy. And as everybody waits patiently for Baby Manny to say something. Dun 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 dun. Ah!
He smiled.
Ah! Thank you, Baby Manny. Thank you. La. What did JJ have to say?
Thank you very much, as always, Larry, and a much bigger, even bigger thank you to all the work from Mr. Announcer. Okay.
Thank you. We love your show. Thank you. Yay, yay, and yay. Joe Black, thank you. Billy Ray, yay. I got a line on you, babe. Dun. Okay, yep. Thank you, thousand. Thank you. And hey, now it's time to say goodbye to all my fountain pen friends.
To answer Michelle, no, I don't use fountain pens because I have very lousy handwriting. I print.
Well, you can use fountain pens and print your heart out. That's cool. Long live the fountain pen. Everybody, long live the fountain pen. Ta-da! That doesn't stop me. You got it.
I will try.
All right, so I got to run, got to go. I'd be here all day long, and then you all would get bored and sick of me. And, hey, remember, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button when I do a video. That helps me a heck of a lot. And tell Baby Manny to hit that thumbs button for me. And rock and roll. All right, peace, love, have a great day. And to you, Mr. Announcer, have a good day. Later, we're out of here, folks.
Bye.
Bye.